Michael Coates.
Coming off a fairly windy weekend here, a cold front exiting the region tonight, and that's left us with the wind with us here, obviously, for our Monday, and temperatures down a bit. Couple thunderstorms trying to form, especially into the foothills and mountains east and north of the Snake River Plain. You can see some of these clouds there threatening around TETONIA and the Fall River propane camera. Looking back to the east, you can see some of those dark bottom clouds. Not a major threat for thunderstorms right now in Teton Valley, but as you go over the mountains into the national parks, when you start seeing those uplift with the clouds, yeah, you're starting to see some of those thunderstorms getting through Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Park. Also in the mountains near the Montana state line, as these clouds are hitting the mountains, we're getting some uplift, we're getting some instability in the atmosphere, and yes, we are seeing some thunderstorms in that direction. As we take a live look at the Rexburg sky cam, you can see some of those dark clouds to the north of town heading through Fremont County. 81 degrees right now at the Rexburg airport, with winds out of the south at 19 miles an hour. And on First Alert VIPIR radar, those spotty thunderstorms with us. And again, Clark and Fremont County pushing off into Grand Teton and Yellowstone this evening. A couple thunder cells here just outside of Du Bois, especially on the south side of Du Bois, moving towards St. Anthony. And we had a good little thunderstorm just come through Island Park a bit ago, and a couple weaker thunderstorm echoes still with us here, well, out to the west, but there's another in the last radar sweep, a good little thunderstorm there, again, just north of the Island Park Reservoir, right over the Island Park Reservoir, pushing up towards Maxin, just south of Henry's Lake. So you got another good little thunderstorm there, but a couple weaker cells further off towards the west. Wind speeds right now into the teens and 20s. However, calmer winds inbound as we head through your Tuesday and Wednesday. It's all thanks to this cold front, which is exiting the region, and it's taking the severe threat of storms with it. Again, just the tail end of thunderstorms with us here for this evening, but we have a dry westerly flow pushing in here for tomorrow as showers continue to funnel off towards the east. We don't really see much active weather here locally, and even the winds are starting to calm. Later tonight, we're still stuck with some breezy conditions, but as we go overnight into your Tuesday and Wednesday, winds are looking to be lighter outside, about 5 to 10 on average, occasionally gusting up to around 15, and we'll see a light breeze in here for Wednesday as well, but the winds nowhere near the levels we've had for the past couple of days. And high pressure with us over the southwest and western states. A little bit of monsoonal moisture starting to creep in here across the four corners. That's going to get closer in here for the later part of the week for Friday and Saturday, leading to a slight chance of thunderstorms in your extended forecast, but generally it's going to be warmer as we head into the weekend, with highs rebounding back into the 90s by this weekend. Tomorrow, though, we're still down a bit here after the cold front that's come through. 81 for Preston and McCammon, 75 for Soda Springs and Montpelier, with highs in Jackson at 72, 77 in Rexburg, 76 tomorrow in St. Anthony, with highs in Challis at 80, 82 in Arco, and Idaho Falls here, a high of 80, with 84 in Pocatello, 83 in Burley. Check out your 8-day forecast. For Idaho Falls, we'll have highs here into the mid-80s by Wednesday, close to 90 degrees by Thursday. So we're going to make a quick turnaround, and by this weekend, once again, it's going to be hot with highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s. The only difference is here is I'm adding in a slight chance of thunderstorms into the mix for Friday and Saturday. Pocatello, 87 for Wednesday, 93 and 94 for your Thursday and Friday afternoon, with highs in Blackfoot also rising by the end of this week, heading into the weekend, with numbers close to 90 by Thursday, and we should be well into the lower 90s for Friday and Saturday afternoon. Again, it's just a slight chance of thunderstorms at this point. I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans or worry too much if you have plans to take the boat out on the lake or just have some fun at Jensen's Grove, or if you're going to be hanging out in Rexburg, with highs in the upper 80s on Thursday and Friday, with a few thunderstorms in there for Friday and Saturday, and maybe a good weekend to hit up the dunes. Salmon highs around 84 for Wednesday, 90 on Thursday, 88 on Friday. A couple thunderstorms in the mix for Friday and Saturday, partly cloudy conditions on Sunday. Jackson highs here at 76 for Wednesday, lower 80s on Thursday, even warming up nicely there for Jackson and Island Park for this Friday and Saturday, with again a minor threat, a very slight risk of thunderstorms this Friday and Saturday. Our John Adams GMC Spirit of Idaho comes to us from Penny in Soda Springs, and just a great patriotic photo. And she says it's the 4th of July. However, I have a sneaking suspicion these guys are just on an Arctic Circle run there on 2nd. Could you get the tank there at the Arctic Circle in Soda Springs on 2nd? I don't know. You know, these guys, they just want to, get in there and get some brown toppers and some French fries.
Above
right?
the rim shakes.
Yeah.
There it is, Huckleberry.
Can you imagine?
I could see it
pulling
now.
into that. I mean, I've been to that Arctic Circle in Soda Springs. That's how I know it. It's just on 2nd there, right after, the grocery stores, and then you're on your way to Bear Lake, and you're like, could you take the tank in there? I know they don't have a drive-through. I don't think they have a drive-through.
I don't think so, but maybe out back.
The tank can literally drive through in there and get whatever it wants if it wanted to.
Perfect. Okay.
Just, I don't know. I guess I got ice cream on the brain tonight. I don't know.
That's all right. With those temperatures, good, good thing. Thanks.